I wore my costume. I dyed my hair pumpkin red. So there you go. One time, a couple years ago in the fall, I was going to go shopping with my friend, and she come to pick me up, and I was standing in the doorway so that she could see where I was. And she pulled in and she said something about, I said, didn't you see me standing there? Because she passed the house several times and didn't stop. She couldn't find my house. And she finally pulled in and she said, well, I saw that scarecrow on the door. And I'm like, wow. She must either need to get her glasses changed or something. So anyway, I wrote a poem about the scarecrow on the door. It's a little creepy, but it was kind of funny too, because she thought I was a scarecrow. And so anyway, scarecrow on the door. Here I am hanging on the door, a hollow man, the scarecrow made of straw, going nowhere, saying nothing. The hollow man hanging on the threshold to somewhere. My eyes are fixed and staring at nothing. I have no clue to my surroundings. A hollow man filled with straw. The crows, they gather and watch with wonder at the straw man who rarely moves. But I make them shudder. I hang on the door, wishing it to open, wishing to travel inside to the warmth of the fireplace. But of course, a hollow man made of straw can never venture near a fire. I only hang in the doorway, staring nowhere. The crows, they gather, heads a-bobbing, eyes crystallized on the threshold. Eyes watching the hollow man made of straw. Oh, he scares them, but he's unmoving. So they inch nearer, curious, heads bobbing to a silent rhythm, watching, waiting for the hollow man to move. Their eyes looking, waiting for the corn tacked to the door. But he hangs immobile. A straw man left on the door, empty, unfeeling. Poor hollow man hanging on the door. The crows tremble and their wings rustle to the sky, cawing loudly as the door swings open and the straw man swings side to side. A child with curly tendrils steps forward, laughing loudly. Oh, come, Mama. The scarecrow made the crows go bye-bye. My next one, I only have two, is one that I read last year. It's called Bleeding Out, and it is actually about a storm, which we're kind of having stormy weather tonight, a fall storm. But I wrote it rather creepy, so it's called Bleeding Out. The weathered trees raise their gnarled arms, scratching blackened fingers across leaden skies, leaving scars etched in the tremulous fabric of smoldering clouds, opening their underbelly, exposing, dripping to the ground. Hear the rain falling, cold and corpse-like, icy drops splattering on freshly opened ground, wounded clouds bleeding out, covering dead and living, gushing with savage intention, drowning graves and crosses with cold October doom, bleeding out into the fog-graced ground, running in rivulets, freezing on parapets of ancient stony sepulchres, ashen in their forgotten years of neglect and decay, like wraiths released, descending, bleeding out of the sky, bleeding out of the wounded clouds.
You may be leaving for now, but the nightmares will return.